Out of all the world's languages, Italian, or la bella lingua, as some call it, is among the most admired, not only for its beauty and expressiveness, but also for the rich culture and history that it embodies. I happen to be a proud speaker of this wonderful tongue, and I'd like to provide some compelling reasons why you, too, should learn it. First of all, according to Emory University's Italian Studies program, Italy is one of the top 5 economies in the world, and many employers are seeking people who speak both English and Italian. Quote, an estimated 7,500 American companies do business with Italy, and more than 1,000 U.S. firms have offices in Italy, including IBM, General Electric, Motorola, Citibank, and PricewaterhouseCoopers. End quote. These statistics alone should be enough to change the minds of skeptics who assumed Italian only mattered to students of Renaissance literature. Not that literature isn't important, though, which brings me to my second point. For anyone interested in the arts, and by arts I mean literally anything artistic and cultured, from painting and literature to opera, theater, cuisine, cars, and fashion, Italian influence is everywhere. Just ask yourself what the words soprano, intermezzo, Ferrari, cappuccino, tiramisu, and Dolce & Gabbana have in common. I think you already know the answer, but in case you don't, I'll give you a hint. None of them are English words. If none of this interests you so far, however, there's yet another reason why you should contemplate learning the language of Dante. It's downright beautiful. Unlike German, English, Russian, and many other languages, Italian words almost never contain lengthy strings of back-to-back consonants, or make use of harsh, glottal, spit-filled pronunciation. Instead, Italian words typically contain a relatively even number of vowels and consonants, giving the language its characteristic smoothness. Also, its grammar is very logical and straightforward, so learning it isn't nearly as difficult as one might think. Best of all, when you learn Italian, you have a gorgeous country at your disposal. The Italiani are always delighted and surprised when foreigners speak their language, and you'll gain far more cultural insight during your trip than you ever could by just knowing English. As famous Italian film director and screenwriter Federico Fellini stated, quote, a different language is a different vision of life, end quote. I have a feeling he was referring to Italian in particular when he said this.